Good evening, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to round 4 of the 2023 GP4 OC Entrance Series. I'm your commentator, Robert, and alongside me is Dennis. Hello, Dennis. And let's get
Hello
the
there.
second half of the Entrance Series season underway.
Yeah, there of course it was it was how it was Papa first, but now we're looking for a bold man for the entrance series in Silverstone.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
looking forward to it.
If you missed what happened last time at Austria, it was a few months ago. Wait, sorry, it was a few months ago, and it was victory for Robert Patrick Koch. So let's see what's going to happen now, shall we? Let's get qualifying
Yep,
underway. Only one lap for everybody, and it's going to be dry with just a little bit of cloud cover. So the weather is not so British, but a, just a little touch British.
yeah,
Fake British.
Fall British, or maybe quasi British.
Hmm.
Let's see. Session is underway. We're looking at Finn Clegg here. Who's going to take the pole? Will it be Joseph Stroud? Will it be someone else? Here we have Yuri Pavin.
let's see who goes out first. It could be Koch who's going out first, right? No, there's someone else.
It's Andrea
Still on the way.
Imperatori. Currently 21st in the championship. Hasn't scored a single point all season. And the rookie with the number 33 car. All the drivers are in the same team. There are no teams really. There are just some cars that have the same color as each other, but they are not teams.
Yeah,
Everyone is in the ESOC team. So let's see. Imperatori, first car out on track. Looking at a few more cars coming out of the pits right now on the minimap on the right of your screen. Imperatori looks to have a nice little bit of gap behind him. After that, there's two cars who are quite close to each other. Let's be hoping they won't impede each other or anything like that. How
yeah,
many laps
hopefully
is
not.
the race? Flo, how many laps in the race?
I don't know, but it's not so many. I think. Let me. I'll take a look at the files. It should be around
Alright,
20 laps of something, I think.
alright.
20 is a little
Imperator.
bit much.
Let me see.
I'm pretty sure
We
it's about
have
16 or something.
18 laps.
18.
18 laps,
18, that
So
alright.
makes
I
sense.
was I was
Yeah, very
correct, around
close.
20.
Well, Silverstone is one of the longer tracks, so that's not much of a surprise. Anyway, Imperatore is getting ready to start his one and only flying lap. He's taken off curb already on the exit of Stowe, just trying to prepare the car, and now to get maximum grip out of Club Corner. You need a good launch onto the Hamilton straight, the shortest of the main straights of the circuit. Now here we go. His lap has begun. Imperatore and towards Abbey Corner. Goes quite quickly, as expected. No issues there with the car. Through through farm and now into village. Hits the apex nicely. And need to set up for the loop, taking some curb on entry on the outside. That's unusual. And now gets a decent exit, a good run through entry, the flat out left hander. Though I'm not sure if it's exactly flat out in these cars. Two cars holding each other up further behind him, but Imperatori goes 31.4 in the first sector. Decent sector time for him. Decent sector time indeed for Ante Imperatori. Let's see what he will do in the remainder of the lap. Yeah, those guys are holding each other up massively already.
Yeah,
For Woodcut, and now on the approach towards Cobb's Corner, he's maxed out at 250 kilometers an hour. Has to take a big lift. of 10 kph to make the corner. These cars do not have anywhere near the downforce of the F1 cars. To the right and now the left, Maggots Beckett, and now in towards Chapel, the right-hander. Get a good exit here. Try not to abuse the track limits though, because if you do, you'll be on the AstroTurf. 117.177 through the middle sector for Imperatore. Let's see what time will he get and what position he will qualify in. To the right of Stowe, taking it quite aggressively and loads of curb on exit. Might have unsettled the car, but thankfully not. Down into Vale on the braking. Don't touch the inside curb. That sausage curb on the inside will kill you. Not literally. As now through the right hander of Club. Imperatori will finish the lap. It's going to be on 1 minute 49.7. The benchmarker time for everyone to beat. Jones goes third. Robert Particol goes second. He was massively held up. As Memkai goes first by
First,
almost a
second.
second. Just Stroud now goes first. Dario Parise is next to cross the line. He goes third. Bonifacio goes first. Very good stuff for Bonifacio. Gabriel Contino goes fifth fastest. Vodrikas goes second. Alex Herron goes fifth. Jake Tilsley, he went third. Ethan Friedman, who's last in the championship, goes 10th. Brian Jackson goes 5th. Yuri Pavin goes 6th fastest. Rose Hansen goes P6. Nathan Aviard is next, and he's going to go P9. Mato Catalan next up to cross the line. Places
I think
himself on 13th. Escalada goes second.
Glenn fourth.
Yes. Voracek, who's second in the championship, goes P6. Flavio Rossi goes on provisional pole. Miguel Perez, the only one who can stop him, and he will not. He will go 18th, and that is it. That is it, and
Yeah,
Flavio Rossi is on pole.
yep. I think it actually could be second pole if I'm not mistaken. I'm
I,
pretty sure he was on pole before, but not exactly sure where. But
I'm not
that's both
sure,
in.
but he is third in the championship, and he has scored points at every race.
Yeah, so he should be quite a good contender still. It was a good qualifying from Kleck, who of course still has 0 points.
Yes, indeed.
And to answer the question, Imperatori is a 90.
Yep. So he did not do that well after all. Man 21st in the championship. He's going to need to push hard if he wants to get some points.
Yeah, that's true indeed. Of course, did everything possible in this race. So Imperatori comes into bits.
Yep, he's bringing the car home. And that's it for the session. He won't be too pleased with that one. Robert Patrick Koch had a great drive last time in Austria, but looks like he'll be going the way of no points today unless he can get a decent improvement in the race.
Yeah, indeed. Because now
Rodriguez, the
everybody else.
championship leader in the top four, that is very good news for him. He got fourth place in the first round, then won the second round, and then in Austria he didn't score. First round was Germany, and the second round was Spain, am I right? Or was it the other way
Yeah, you're
around?
correct.
Alright. Henson is in P10. She'll be hoping she can turn that into more points. We got on the podium in Austria, but that was it. Speaking of P10, that's also Rose Henson's championship position. She's doing well there. Joseph Stroud is in 11th in the championship. And what is he on the grid? In 8th. So he might be able to get some points. Voracek comes in. He's in 7th. The man second in the championship. Perez, 18th only on the grid. Miguel Perez scored at Hockenheim, scored some more at Barcelona, didn't score in Austria. Rossi has come in. We're just waiting for this session to be officially over. Of course,
Yep,
let's not forget Robert Patrico, who was impeded quite heavily on his flying lap. That's cost him a lot of time. I think it was Jones who was holding him up.
yep,
I don't
indeed, it
remember.
was Jones.
Either way, the qualifying session is completed. We'll jump to the race very quickly. Looks like we already have the grid.
Yeah, quickly the grid.
Yep, we
So,
won't go through it as per usual.
Yeah,
How nice,
indeed.
how nice, how nice is it to have 21 teammates?
Yeah, definitely someone you would cope with very well.
Imagine
And
getting team orders in this environment. You could win every race.
yeah,
And it looks like there's actually a significant chance of a light rain in 30 minutes.
yeah, it could impact the late stage of the race. Definitely. Well, that will be very interesting indeed. To boot up the game and go to the grid.
Yes, indeed. Good to see you in the chat, everybody. Jake, Brandon, welcome. It is now race time. Rossi is on pole. Alexander Bonifacio is in second. Who's going to get a better drive and who's going to lead into turn one? Who's going to win this race? It's really waiting for the lights to go on. And once they go off, this race will be underway. Here we go. Great launch for Rossi, as Bonifacio looks to have lost second place to Escalada already. Escalada goes through, but he can't. Can he challenge for the lead? I think he's going to try into Village. Bonifacio losing places while Jokers is up to third already. Escalada, he's thought of a
Contact!
dive, made a bit of contact with him, but they've kept it clean. Escalada goes around the outside, through the loop. Can he make it work? Does he have the grip to stick it around the outside? No, not quite. Rossi holds on to the lead. Vojokas tries to get his nose in there, but Fazio has lost a couple of places. Down to P4 as here comes Jake Tilsley. He's going to try to make a double pass work here. This is an interesting side-by-side moment. Tilsley's
Holding
up
the
to fifth
controls.
place.
Controls
Brilliant
rewind.
stuff. Brilliant stuff there from Jake Tilsley. Clegg. I think Clegg goes up into seventh place. Down the inside he goes in towards left field. Excellent stuff. Well-controlled aggression. And Kai Mino has lost the position down to 14th. As Rossi leads. Rossi leads. No pit stops. They're all fuel to the end. Escalada chasing after him. Paris P8, Hanson P9. Everyard 15th, I think it said. Miguel Perez down in last place. 1 second gap between the leaders. And Rossi has done well to negotiate the start, despite a tiny little bit of contact. There was no damage. Escalada's gained massively in the middle sector. He's gained half second. He might be the fastest car on track. Who knows? Let's see how quickly he can take the pass Rossi, because right now he doesn't have a chance. Not far enough back. Too far back. As Tails is up to fourth place. Very nice and clean moving towards the corner. Very cut and clean. MK loses another place meanwhile, as Escalada has caught up, Dennis.
Yeah, indeed. Escalade is very close, showing that he could attack for the lead. Look how close he is. Get now.
He's going for
One
it
tenth.
right here into Abbey.
No, has to back off.
Yeah, but Rossi's gone a little wide. Could compromise his line of touch.
No,
Bonifacio tries to go down the inside. He's made it work, but he'll have the outside for the loop. He'll be at a disadvantage. And Tilsley retains position.
Yep, indeed. The start is looking forward to pounds, but he could not do it. Here we could have a battle for fourth. Bonifacio, safe close. Can he dive? No.
No, he thinks better of it. Thinks better of it there. Bavin is diving down the inside. Can he make it work? No, he can't. Jackson holds on to P11. Baron Jackson holds on to 11, the man fourth in the championship. He won the first race. He only scored 1 point in Austria after not scoring at all in Spain. Escalada is going for the move into Cops, meanwhile. Can't make it work. These cars are quite small though, quite nimble. So let's see if he can keep close. He doesn't go for a move alongside into Maggots and Beckett's, as we've seen cars do in other categories. He's keeping nicely behind, and this could be his first big chance to get past in towards down the hanger straight, in towards Stowe. Which way is he going to go, left or right? He's going. He's not making the move just yet. Now he's going to the right. He's going to attack, diving down the inside for the lead. Elias Escalada. It only took him 2 laps. He's now leading this race.
Yeah, indeed. So now lead change early on. So we could have red pack also. Frinklek is not holding on very well. It has to be said he's dropping down a bit.
Hold on, we got a big dive here. Escalada says the fastest lap. I was beginning to wonder how long Rossi could hold on to the lead. Turns out not very long at all.
Yeah, definitely was not very long. So Bonifacio goes down, but got blocked.
It's a free car fight for the podium as Aviar goes for an aggressive move into turn 3 and he's made it work, he's gone past Pavin. Great stuff, great stuff.
Good move. Oh, Bonifacio was also very close to the back again of Tilsley, but he's closing up to Volkiokas, which could make overtaking a bit difficult here. So guy cannot make.
Well, Lamborghini is having a little bit of a moment, got a little bit of understeer. It's going to cost him some time. And Tilsley is right on the back of him. He's going to go for it into Cobbs. He doesn't have the overlap. He's not going to be able to make the move work. Javier tries the same thing, same result. Perez, meanwhile, at the back behind Friedman. Friedman is still in last place in the championship, 0 points scored. And not looking to score any points today. So it seems unfortunately for him. As Tilsley, which way is he going to go? Right or left? He's going to the right, he's going for the inside for the dive bomb. And it's still side by side, but he's made it work. Jake Tilsley is on the home podium. Well done. It's Vodiokas has bad exit. Bonifacio goes through past the championship leader. The Italian man
Yeah,
is
he
up
got
ahead.
parked.
Yes, indeed. Meanwhile, Jones makes a move down the inside. Can he make it work into Vale? Side by side, yes he can. He's gone past his teammate. Well, everyone is his teammate, really.
Yeah, he got past Catalan there.
Yes, meanwhile Escalada has been extending the lead. I'm not sure what the lead is exactly, but he's made it grow. 1.3 seconds, I think that says.
Yeah,
So he's got a second lap advantage. That's quite good for him.
yeah, he's now pulling away already at the front. So the moment looks like he wants to get away from Rossi.
Yes, indeed. Meanwhile, the maroon cars had a lockup. Maroon cars had a lockup just up ahead, and he's lost a bunch of time. He will be under some pressure into the next couple of
Was
corners.
John was at the
Yellows.
yellow flag. What a spin!
It's
Turn
Alex Curran who's
and
had a spin. The Irishman not having a good time, I'm afraid. And has he beached the car? Can he still? Looks to me like he's
not
beached
moving.
it. He's getting on the throttle, but he's getting no response at all from the car. I think this will be a DNF. I think they'll have to retire that car.
Yeah, it looks like it. He's still not moving. It seems like they still
Can he
stuck.
find reverse? Or has he permanently stopped it? You're gonna kill a gearbox like this.
Yeah, in the engine maybe. And there's Marshall, and that is this race
Done and
over.
dusted. Let's see how the spin happened.
He made contact there with Eviard.
Ah, I see. Front half of the car is on the grass. The other part is on the runoff. It looks like he just couldn't get any traction in this unfortunate position.
Yeah,
He went on the
shame.
power and the car just didn't accelerate. Now he's out.
Oh, actually, wait.
He's left the car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Marshall
the driver is
was.
not in the car anymore. The car is just wheeling back.
Right, so that is definitely the race over for Hearn. His spot at the confirmation spot of the screen. But not
Yes.
21 drivers.
Harren has only scored points in Barcelona, 6 points. He's not scoring any today. As 2.3 second lead, Escalada increases the advantage by another second. He's having a very comfortable ride today. And this Escalada, currently 13th in the championship. He scored at Barcelona 10 points. They finished P5. He's gonna add to that. He's gonna get 25 points today if he can just hold on for the win. And that will put him in a very good position. It'll put him closer to the championship lead.
Yeah, indeed.
Jones, meanwhile, up to 17th place. Imperatori 16th. Escalada continuing to extend his advantage. Stroud in the maroon car is in P6 at the moment. Hansen is in P8 defending from Dario Parise. Yellow flags have been lifted, meanwhile. So Wellington Strait is once again free to race. Jones tried to make a move into cops, didn't make it work. And I have to take a short bathroom break, BRB.
Right. So we Rossi, who's already was at 3 seconds already. That's now my connection score. I was cutting on, sending it down inside. Grattori, I think it is. But he cannot make the move stick. So Paris is trying to hang on. Great, but also gets under pressure from Pavin. Who actually managed to get past Jackson. But lap 6, Escalada still controlling everything out in front. So Clegg going down the inside of Jokers. Can he make the move stick? Yes. Oh no, not quite. They're still side by side. But it looks like Clegg has to back out of the move for now. Now we look at Pavin, who's trying to catch Paris here into cops. He's behind. We look at Catalan. Now we get Escalada. 4.3. Wow.
I am back. What did I miss?
Not much, actually.
Alright. Vojokas is defending meanwhile from I think that's Clegg. Clegg doesn't make a move though, he stays behind the championship leader. Aveyard meanwhile in 13th as Jones thinks about the move but not close enough to make it. Not close enough to make it. Escalada continues to build up the lead, very good. Tilsey might have a chance at catching Rossi for a second in the meantime. Let's see. Henson is in P8, Clegg in P7. Trying to move into turn 1, usually that never works. Usually and never in the same sentence, what am I saying? Anyway, most of the time doesn't work and didn't work this time. Paris meanwhile is watching as Hansen is trying to make a move, unable to do so though the American driver. To the left we go.
Yep. So there's quite a train forming, say, behind Clegg and the Jokers, who actually got away a bit. So there's very interesting lines from Henson and also from Clegg. No, Koch.
Robert Patrick is going for a move down the inside of Imperatori. He's got him. He's definitely got him. Very good stuff. Aggressive but well calculated, and Robert Patrick is up to 17th place. 7 more cars to overtake and he'll be in the points. The Austria race winner.
Look at
Jones
Jones.
meanwhile into cops, unable to make the move. Not enough grip down the inside. Now he's gonna try to go around the outside of Maggots and Beckett's. But that never comes off. Confirmation there that Imperatori got overtaken. As now Clegg behind Vojokas, not close enough to go for the move. But he's gonna go for it either way. And you know what? He's almost made it work. Incredible stuff, side by side. Where's Vojokas' grip? Well, it's there, he's held on. But Clegg made this a much closer affair than previously expected.
Yeah, that was very brave there to hang on, but he had actually to back out of it. But still attacking.
Meanwhile, Voracek has dropped down to 13th place. The man second in the championship is outside the points and dropping even further away from them. Paris is in P9 in the meantime, behind Hansen. Tried to make a move into turn 1, didn't come off. So now he'll have to defend from Pavin. And
Yep, indeed.
this train of cars is interesting. Interesting train of cars.
It's going from sixth to actually very far to the back. At the front, actually, Tilsley is about 1 second window to Rossi. Because Bonifacio is not far away. Now Clegg trying it again, this time with cops. But in a good use.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Perez down in last place, 2 seconds off from the next car. As Jackson
At least
tried to
he's
make a move. Sorry?
At least he's had the best, personal best in the first sector for himself.
Yeah, at least that. 6.4 second is the lead in the meantime. And Tilsley has cut the gap to Rossi. He's under a second. He will be in striking distance soon. In the meantime, Vodkas holds on to the position. He keeps Clegg behind. But for how much longer can he do that? Championship leader having to defend. Oh, bit of contact there. Jackson came from a long way back, tried to attack Pavin. He has hit him. Be a
Yeah,
brake smoke coming up, but thankfully no damage for either of them. Escalada, meanwhile, up front, minding his own business and having a very controlling drive.
Yeah. So there's still lots of fighting going in the lower part of the field, down the midfield as well.
Yes.
But
Tilsley is trying his best to get onto the next car and pass him. Rossi is that car. Tilsley is ninth in the championship. Scored 8 points at Hockenheim with P6. Didn't score in Barcelona. Scored once again with P6 at the Red Bull Ring. As here we go. Here he is. Just behind Rossi. How much longer can Rossi hold on to second place? We're at the halfway point of this race. Clegg has caught up to Vojokas once again and can't make anything happen into cops. Good exit from Vojokas here. He'll be able to defend into Maggots and Beckett's. Clegg doesn't even think of trying to go for it. It is quite audacious. But he's got a good drive here. Vojokas goes a little bit wide. But he's getting good access. Now Tilsley's going to dive down the inside of Rossi. No, he's not actually. He's staying behind. Clegg is gaining in the slipstream. Is he going to try to dive bomb? As Aveyard is fighting Jackson for 11th. No dive bomb. Tilsley remains behind. As Bonifacio goes off the track, he's got a problem with the car.
he's out.
Yeah, he's beached it. Bonifacio has beached it. Careful on the rejoin there. He got a call to pit. Okay, the rejoin was safe.
That's a
What?
loose wheel, I think.
Loose wheel, and he's going to have to do the entire lap.
Oh, it's so unlucky. He almost made it to the pits, but he has to do a full lap with that issue.
No, he got the loose wheel after the pit lane entry.
Oh.
Yeah, he tried to just dive into the pit lane, but then changed his mind and decided to try to do the lap. Either way, this is unfortunate for Bonifacio.
No, I
For
think he never attempted to go into the pits. Actually, he just lost it because of the loose wheel.
Oh, it looked like he wanted to go to the pits, but yeah.
Either way, Alexander Bonifacio, who was on for a very strong P4, will not be scoring today. He's out of 14th and dropping even more. And this is a shame, big shame. He was on track for some big points. He's only scored in Barcelona. He will not be scoring today. And this is gutting. What can I say, man? This is a lot of
Really
bad luck.
Yeah, that's a big shame for him. He done a good race. There's a contact there.
Tiny bit of contact. This also means Jackson is now up to the points in P10, fighting with Aveyard for that point. As Friedman overtakes Bonifacio, Miguel Perez has also caught him. He'll be passing him shortly. Tilsley is still fighting with Rossi, as these guys now have a bigger gap to the next car, which is just Stroud. And on the outside of Maga, it's never going to work. Aveyard, meanwhile, has overtaken Jackson. Leighton Aveyard is into the points. He has scored in every race so far this season. Can he keep that going?
Yeah, at the moment he would, but it's still.
Oh, he's crashed
Contador
it.
and
He's
Bonifacio is
crashed
out.
into the wall. That's it for Bonifacio out of this race. Our second retirement of the day. And that tire better not hamper anyone later on in this race.
I think it's no problem there.
Yeah, the tire has come to a stop. Bonifacio out of this race, and this is a big shame. Some big points were on the up on the were up. Some big points were up there in play, but he's not gonna get any
Yeah.
of them.
Now Clegg has finally got past with Jukas, it seems.
Yes, and that is now for P5. Wojciech has the championship leader dropping back.
Yes. Like, when down inside it's Stowe, and it's finally the place for Clegg, who's instantly getting a gap in.
Yes. Meanwhile, Parfait is going down the
Yes,
inside. Fantastic move. Fantastic move. He's
Wait, Sam.
overtaken Parise. Amazing stuff. I almost said Paris for a second. Is that rain? Is that
Yeah,
rain?
that
Looks like
is rain.
just as he's made that excellent pass, the rain has started.
Yeah, let's see if the rain also could make an impact with just 8 laps to go, but
Hold on, Aveyard tried to make a little move. Couldn't make it work. Sector 1, we have a few spots of rain on the visor. A few more into Sector 2. There's about
yeah,
65% chance of some rain, and we are getting it. But how much are we gonna get? There's going to be light rain, as Hansen tries to make a move on Wojciech's championship leader dropping further back. Rossi has been overtaken by Tilsley and seen by the cameras. Jake Tilsley is up into second
yeah,
place. Where did he get him?
yeah, they actually get him. There it was.
He got him up. He got him up. Bonifacio was retiring the car.
Yeah. He also, as we can live standings, that move would be crucial because now Vujokas is retaking the lead by 1 point, but he could instantly lose it when it passes him now.
Hansen goes
That's a
through up at the
through.
P6. I just noticed these cars have DRS all the time, by the way. Quite funny.
Yeah, that's very funny indeed. That was
Vojo-
close there. Oh, still even more close there.
I think there's a strong threat for Wojciech not to score points if he keeps losing
Oh,
places. Friedman
Friedman's
is
out.
out, and Ethan Friedman's engine has blown into a water leak, and that's the third retirement of the day. Yellow flags for part of the hangar straight.
Yep. It was quite an instant blow up. That he got the problem. There was a smoke appeared.
Yeah, this was
That
immediate. This was immediate for Ethan Friedman. Unfortunately, the man last in the championship will remain last. His season is not going to plan at all.
and it was a water leak.
Yes, as Vodkas is under threat here of losing out on points. This would be very bad for the championship leader. Flavio Rossi could be on track to take the points lead as things stand with his P3 finish.
Yep. Now,
Miguel Perez is in 19th and last place. He's gaining Robert Patrick just a little bit. Escalada's lead is immense, 10.2 seconds to Jake
yeah,
Tilsley.
he's definitely on a roll here.
Yes, indeed. Stroud, meanwhile, in P4, having a quiet race compared to these guys, anyways. Aveyard is in P10. Jackson right behind him in 11th. Aveyard not close enough to gain onto these guys. But let's see this fight here. Vodkas is having to defend. Pavin is going around the outside, unable to do it though. And Paris just swoops right through. Pavin made a great move on him. Looks like he might have to do it again as Quintino overtakes Jackson to go up into 11th place. Paris is trying to overtake Vodkas, unable to do it. Unable to overtake his one of many teammates. As Jones tries to go around the outside of Vale, not gonna happen.
Yeah, there was a very low percentage move there, but he has taken out places now. What is it?
Paris tried to overtake Vodkas turn 1. Pavin, is he going to dive into turn 3? He is going to dive. Can he make it work? Side by side they go. Paris has the advantage for the corner, so no. Pavin has to back off, and he's under threat of Aviard being the one to pass him. No, Aviard can't get the job done either.
There's a big gang of cars fighting for the lower end of the points.
Yes, indeed, Dennis, you're right. As
So
Rossi is in third place in this race. 2.5 seconds down on Tilsley, 2.2 seconds in front of Stroud. Stroud might have a chance to catch him, but I think Rossi can hold on to the podium. Just depends what pace these two guys have. Rossi's pace wasn't particularly strong, but he'll do fine to get him on the podium, as things stand. Paris tried to go for the outside into Maggots. What was he thinking? He's just giving Vodkas a free defense. As he's going very, very wide now. He's going off the track almost. Oh, big mistake for Paris. And how did Pavin not take advantage there?
Oh, that's very close to the zone.
Aviad is going to go around the outside of Pavin, or at least he's going to try. Pavin squeezes him. Look at this, look at this. There's a move. Quintino makes one. Gets both of them, actually. Quintino has gotten past both of them. Fantastic. No, he's only gotten one of them. Pavin gets back in front of him. But either way, Quintino has overtaken the car of the same livery as him. Jackson makes a little bit of contact with him. As Escalada increases his advantage to 11.5 seconds, Stroud is faster than Rossi. Gap is down to 2 seconds, down from 2.2. So there is a chance he can catch him in the 5 remaining laps. 5 laps to go in this race.
Yep, 5 laps to go. 90 cars still left. And who knows how if the rain will increase or if it stays like this.
I don't think it's going to increase. Honestly, I think it's going to remain as it is right now. Javier meanwhile has dropped out of the points. He's one of only 2 drivers who have scored every race. The other one being Flavio Rossi. So Javier, if he can keep his point scoring streak going, that'll be great for him. Meanwhile, on board with Jake Tilsley. Aviard is very close to the back of Quintino. These two guys have the same livery, but I was going to say they are not teammates, but they are teammates. Everyone is teammates with each other. Anyway, Escalada doing a fantastic job up front, increasing his gap slowly but surely. Parise is going to go for the outside of Vodkas to relegate him to P8. But a little hint, the outside of Stowe usually doesn't work, especially in the dry.
Yeah.
Parise is going to dive into Vale. He's going to back out.
Tight.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Is MK fighting with Jones for position outside the points, though?
The gap is massive. 12 seconds.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Parise, meanwhile, he's gained 7 places. Very, very strong effort. And he's looking to make it 8 places. Let's see if he can get that done before the end of this race. Stroud is 1.6 behind Rossi, meanwhile. I think Rossi's going to have to go defensive on the last lap as things stand. So the fight for the podium is not done yet. Parise, meanwhile, is he thinking of lining up Vodkas for a pass? He's diving, but didn't have the overlap to get him. Not onto the Wellington straight. Parise is in P8. He's right behind Vodkas, has been for a few laps. Now, let's see. Can he get it down into Cobb's corner? It's very unlikely. And yep, unable to make it work.
Yeah, he was not able to get through there, so now Catalan is still behind MK.
Pavin is also in this fight. Parise versus Vodkas versus Pavin. So what's going to happen here? Parise didn't get the best of exits from Chapel. He's going to rely heavily on the slipstream. Free to go for the race leader. Is he going to dive? The slipstream is pretty powerful. He's
Going to
diving on the
dive.
inside, and he's gone past him. Finally, Parise is number 7th place. He's gained 8 places. Fantastic stuff. As this is bad for Vodkas. If he keeps dropping back, his status as the championship leader will be under threat. I
I
think he's
think
losing
that
the...
Rossi would actually take the lead.
Yes, indeed. As Catalan having to slow down a little bit there. Escalada doing a fantastic job at the front, controlling the pace. We might still have a fight for third. The gap is 1.5 seconds. As well as
Oh,
this,
Evian.
Aviard with a dive bomb into turn 3 to get past Quintino and reclaim 10th place. He's back in the points. Next target for him is Pavin. As Paris is pulling away from these guys, he's escaping the Vodka's train. Yeah, Vodka's pace has not been good today, I'm afraid. Maybe struggling,
Yeah,
just generally struggling for grip.
yeah, it's just slow today.
Yep.
No luck with
Imperatore in 18th in the meantime. 1.5 still. I'm not sure Stout will have a chance to challenge for that podium. But just imagine, what will we add? One Argentinian and 2 Brits on the podium in
Oh, here it
Britain.
is, Evian. Made the move.
He's gone past Pavin, who made a mistake of going for the outside maggots and Beckett. He just opened the door to Aviard, who had much better speed. He's made one move. Now let's see if he can get past Vodkas as well and make it 2. His exit from Chapel was a little worse, but he's got the slipstream 2 to go for the race leader. Aviard is going to go for the inside. This should be the move. Let an
Yeah.
Aviard up at 8th place, and Vodkas drops down to 9th. Pavin Milan has just been overtaken by Quintino, so the two Brazilians fighting. And Pavin has lost quite a lot of places as a result of this blunder.
Yep, absolutely. It's, that's definitely one to forget for him. He has to refocus and fight hard in his final 2 laps.
Yes, indeed, and now Aviard looks like he's secured a continuation of his points finishing streak. As now Pavin is going to dive down the inside of turn 3 on Quintino. Quintino tried to close the door, but Pavin retakes the point.
Big battle there.
Indeed, Pavin 15th in the championship. He's finished 10th in Barcelona and 7th at the Red Bull Ring.
Lands it? No.
No lunch here. But Vodkas, I'm not even sure where he qualified. I think 3rd or 4th or something like that. But his race has not been good at all. Stroll is 1 second behind Rossi. Let's keep an eye on that.
Yeah, also you said right. Lucas qualified in 4th.
Yeah, confirmation there as Flavio Rossi is looking to take the championship lead, but he will finish 3rd only. Pavin is making the same mistake once again.
Well, you're saying only, but of course, this year's consistency is the big key, and that will be 2nd podium and 3rd top 4 finish.
Yes, Escalada meanwhile is on to the final lap of the race. As Pavin is going to go down the inside, Vodkas is going to go down to 10th place with this, yes. Or no, maybe not. Hold on, yes, he's got him. He's got
Yeah,
him. Pavin up to 10th place, and now Vodkas is on the cusp of missing out on the points. Not a good race for the man leading the championship. He's got Quintino and Jackson all over the back of him. Confirmation there that Pavin has made the overtake up to P9. Vodkas is
yeah,
struggling. He's only got One more lap to defend.
So now this battle is about experience. All three of these guys from 10 to 12 have experience, of course, especially Quintino. Yeah, he definitely has a shot for a final point.
Yes, indeed, but it's going to have to be on the hanger straight. He's not close enough here.
Yeah,
I also want to see if Shroud is close enough to make a move for third. Look at the map. Escalada is in Nuggets and Beckets. The others aren't even in Cops yet. Now you have it. It's under a second, but Stroud is not close enough. As anyway, back to Elias Escalada. He's going to finish the race soon. We can't miss the winner. Flo, what are you doing? He's in stock corner now. We need to jump to Escalada. He's going to win the race. Jackson trying to make a move on Quintino, unable to get the job done.
That's
But
quite
Escalada,
safe.
Elias Escalada has gotten the job done brilliantly today. Took the lead on lap 2 and never looked back. He's going to win by 15 seconds, and what a fantastic drive it is. Elias Escalada takes his first ever win in the OC. First of many he'll hope as he wins the race here at Silverstone. Amazing
What a
stuff.
win. What a win.
Yes, indeed. What a dominant drive for Elias Escalada. He will gain a lot of places in the standings thanks to this. As Quintino is in a lot of defending from Jackson. Tilsley takes P2 a home podium. He'll be delighted with that. Be absolutely delighted with that. Rossi holds on to third. Stroud needed a few more laps to pass him. Clegg P5. Clegg P5
Finally,
yes, his first points. Hansen P6, Paris P7. Gained a lot of places. Getting out there, gained 8 places. Javier Dave. Bojukas 10th. As Pavin was P9. Where Patrick Koch finished 14th actually, it seems like, and Miguel Perez will finish in last place.
Yeah, awful race. Yes, he will definitely want to get our Silverstone ASAP.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And yes, Escalada is today's winner. A fantastic drive from the ES team driver. It's 122 for the entire ES team. Can you imagine how fantastic this team is? They're getting all the points. Anyway, though, that is it for this race. You have confirmation of the results here. A brilliant drive from Elias Escalada as Jake Tilsley and Flavio Rossi join him on the podium. But that's been it from Silverstone. We'll see you next time at Spa, everybody.
Yes, we'll go over the results real quick.
Yes, indeed. This is more of a speedrun series.
Yeah, Friedman, Bonifacio, and Hohen with retirements, and Escalada with the faster look at it, half a second.
Domination today from Elias Escalada. Incredible job. But that's been it from us, from myself and Dennis. Thank you very, very much for tuning in, guys. Even if it's just 2 people in the chat, we still appreciate it very, very much. So thank you 1000 times for tuning in today. We love you guys, and we will see you again soon. Until then, take care.
Yep, bye, next race.